Okay, I think we are live. All right. Hectic beginning to the Saturday morning, but welcome to episode 657 of the Black Brain Trust. This is Black Fatherhood Talk. We're just going to chop it up about just being fathers and shit, because good God, this has been a hectic start to the morning already. I got Johnny Blaze and Art New Style with me. I'm not sure if they're there yet because I have to keep pushing this.
How you doing, man?
Oh, there you go. Hey, brother, what's going on?
Not too much, man.
All right. I was just ranting.
What's going on, fam?
Hey, Art, there you go. Holy shit. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Damn it. What's going on with you guys? I'm fucking burnt. And it's only 10:30 in the morning. How you guys doing? Uh-oh, Art. You at the farmer's market?
That's good weather, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Art, is that the Lamert Park one? Which one are you at?
Oh, this one is in Torrance area.
Torrance.
Yes, I do this every Saturday.
Look at all of that.
Every Saturday. So
wow.
it's pretty full right now. Everybody want to get veggies.
Dude, do you ever hit the Lamert Park one?
I haven't done that in years. Right there where Walmart in the Walmart parking lot in Baldwin Hills.
Lot. Yep, in the parking lot.
It's been a while.
Me and wifey that was the one we used to hit all the time. Yeah,
because it got to the point where a lot of them didn't have veggies. And it was only like a couple of dudes that had veggies with no pesticides. But everybody had pesticides. I was like, damn, y'all got to get it together.
At a farmer's market?
Bruh.
What?
It was weird. I was like, I ain't having no prostate cancer.
Jeez. That is beautiful. What are you picking up, man?
I'm doing my lettuce. You know, usually I just do my lettuce, cilantro, arugula, red onions. You know, I get a couple of flowers for the wifey.
Yeah.
What else? Grapefruit. And we got, you know, when I see something weird and exotic, I'm gonna put the camera back on.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You kind of bored for a second.
Yeah, that's why he might be.
Sorry about that.
There you go. Yeah, it was private camera.
I said when I see things kind of weird that people don't know about, I'm gonna put the camera back on because I get bitter milling too.
You know, my daughter literally was at the grocery store last night, man, and she wants some dragon fruit. I gave her some dragon fruit maybe 3-4 years ago, man. And she saw it at the store last night. She wants it again. It's really? Like one of those weird exotic fruits, but she's like a foodie type. So that's her deal.
They do chirimosos up here a lot.
Really?
Yeah, that's a very hold on, una sugar. Okay, gracias. They got it. It's that cancer that's that fruit that's real strong that fights cancer.
Yeah.
It's called chirimosa, but it's very expensive. It's pretty high.
Now, real quick, you guys hear the sounds in the background, the music?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right.
Salud. Okay. That's the Tomano.
Okay. Damn, Art, good stuff, man.
Yeah. I gotta speak Spanish to some of them.
Oh, you know, I do it all the time out of respect, bro. Like even like the little vendors on the corner and stuff. When I get like, you know, mangoes and strawberries and stuff.
Yeah, they're more welcoming that way. People don't understand the whole. Who the hell is this dude?
Wait, what's that? Is that a Hebrew Israelite?
This guy that has a loudspeaker in his car.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of. He talks about a lot of. It's very. What pissed me off is that he had a red light. I'm like, man, like I might put that light green. God damn it.
Damn.
It's that loud. I'm shocked a cop haven't pulled his ass over.
Wow, man.
And that light be long, man. I'm trying to walk away so I won't mess up the feed.
No, this is
So,
interesting. This is interesting.
yeah, like religious zealot. Oh, finally, he's
Yeah,
driving
because
away.
Art. I don't know if people really know like the type of shit that goes on out here, man.
Oh, bruh, the Hebrew Israelites are worse. They're worse. You don't even you mind your business. They keep effing with you. You know what I'm saying?
I got a cousin of mine who's one of those, man.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Bugs me. Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Damn.
So, hold on, y'all.
Yeah. This is basically just an open chop up, man. Typically with Johnny Blaze and I, what we do is we'll like usually like catch up with each other on the phone like on a Friday, right, midday, and just see what's going on in the week. If we have time to do the Black Fatherhood talk, we usually do on Saturdays, right? If we have the time to do it, we'll kind of talk about things that might have gone on. These things gives us content, right? But yesterday's conversation, man, it was a bunch of shit. Okay, so we couldn't really pin it on one thing. It was more just kind of like, man, like just stuff that goes on that we observe as single dads, right? Like one thing, it just like for me this morning, man, it was just sort of like I got a call that happened. It's a business call, man. There's some money on the table, and there's kind of like a hang up in this transaction, right, which involves a third party and a $25 repair. And I was expressing to Johnny on the phone how frustrating it is, right? Because there's $5K on the table. But and then it's just other things that just kind of pop up or things that we observe. So this was really just more of like just an open chop up conversation, just shit. We're just shooting the shit. Johnny, you got anything on it, brother?
Just I want to just kind of recap what we talked about yesterday, just how my morning started. And just for a little context, I'm at work and I work at a college, and my coworker, she comes in and, we're sitting there, doing our thing. And next thing you know, she's ranting about her son who's going to the college there at a different campus. And that he's behind. They just started, but he's already a week behind everybody else. And I'm like, okay, is he not doing his work? She's like, oh no, he's doing his work. But apparently, there's a lot of things that he didn't understand when he first started. And this was kind of a previous live stream that you and I did, was how to get into college the right way.
Right.
And basically, what I observed is watching her not understand the process of how to get her son into the school where she works. He missed orientation, and they kept talking to the whole advisors versus the program director. And when you and I were talking about orientation, and I remembered something I forgot about. Orientation is actually virtual right now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you left that out.
Yeah, I left that part out. So what they did is, and this is partly on the school too, they kind of did a rush job to get him in there. But she know how this process works, or at least she's supposed to. But I'm trying to help her out, navigate this thing. And it was interesting. I'm trying to tell her, hey, get your son on the phone so we can find out what his class schedule is. And this kid, he's just ranting and raving and I don't want to call him a kid, because this guy, he's 20 years old.
Yeah, right.
He's a grown man, but you can't.
Young man, right?
Young man. And but it just to watch the dynamic between the two of them, it's like every time he would get crazy, she would get crazy, and it was just like round and around, and they kept kind of feeding off each other. And so it was just like, wow. And sometimes me and my daughter kind of go at it from time to time, but I'm always trying, at the end of the day, I'm like, look, let's stop having this circular conversation and let's solve the issue.
It's okay. That's how it works though between father and daughter, though, right? When it's the other way around, man, you never get to that resolution.
Yeah.
And that's when you get the round and 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 the round. And then you get the friend contacting you, right?
Yeah.
Saying, hey, this is a problem that I'm having. And then you're the one who offers the resolution, which, 8 times out of 10, they'll reject.
Mm-hmm. You know what's interesting, man, is like when you called me this morning, I'm working on a presentation for a conference I have in 2 weeks. And the presentation I'm doing is called Good Listening and Active Responding.
Yeah.
Basically, how to actually listen to somebody and get all the key information and still be able to respond the proper way.
You need a whole presentation on this?
Oh man, I'm doing a whole 45-minute presentation to a
45 minutes?
Oh yeah, man.
It requires 45 minutes.
Yeah. And what you know what? And that does not include the question and answer portion either.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
And so just like I said, listening to her just kind of go round and around, I'm like, man, this is insane. And and I was telling you, this woman, she has 4 other children. She's got a total of 5. She's got 3 adult children and 2 under the age of like 15. The youngest one I think is 12. She's a 12 and a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But it was interesting that she said how her 12 and 14-year-old, they're so much, they're able to cope with things a lot better than her adult children because of the father.
Right.
And I think, that when she said that, I was really taken aback for a minute. Like, wow, even though her and her ex-husband, they're divorced, but she said, she really thanks him for what he does with those 2 children.
Yeah, I mean, and you were telling me kind of a lot about, man, just kind of like her background, which is, I guess, for a man would be a bit problematic if you were being a bit analytical, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so you kind of tend to get these sort of circular results, right? But then you get a guy in your life, and you have some kids with him, and he's more even keeled, right?
Yeah.
And then it reflects in your kids, and then all of a sudden you see the difference between the kids you had with that guy versus the kids that you had with the others, I guess you can say. That's a pretty interesting and then well, we were talking about this, right? But even with the even kill guy, she leaves his ass. And then and then all of a sudden it's like, JB, help me.
Oh man, so yeah, I mean, make a long story short, she's been married a couple times, man, like 4. Then of course, she's divorced now, but just some of the guys that she's dated have just been like I call them nut cases. So I'm sitting there every day. She comes in, she tells us all these stories, about the guys that she goes out with. Me and my other coworker was another lady in the office. And, we'll sit back and, we'll try to offer her, we'll listen, and then we'll try to offer some, some meaningful advice. She'll come at it from a woman's perspective, and I'll come at it from a man's perspective. I'm like, look, this is what you have to do to navigate this. Because right now, you're 43, 44 with 5 children. I'm like, your prospects, kind of hit or miss these days.
Yeah. You're trying to like hit her with the master talking points.
Yeah, and she's a WW, but I mean, but
it's all the same.
Yeah, but she likes a man with status. Let's put it like that. I've definitely learned that about her.
They all do.
Yeah, but she's like really in the status.
Oh, gosh.
The lawyer, the doctor, because that's what she's been married to. She's dated, the guy from SpaceX.
Have you ever like recommended that she consult with 7 Granules?
Man,
like call in and and like
You know what, man?
No, seriously, like
that might actually
it's
work,
like,
man.
hey, I came. Here's how you play it, right? Just go, hey, I came across something, and I thought, maybe, you should check the show out, call in, and get this guy's take, right? And then you send him like one of those clips where it has the music playing at the beginning, that song, and then it has the chick who basically is saying the same things to him that she is to you,
right?
But you go, this guy he's more seasoned at this, man. You might want to get his take. That'd be funny as hell.
Well, what's interesting, it might be something cool, but what's interesting is when I really listen to her, I see the dynamic that she has with her 3 adult children and her 2 younger children. And the bulk of her issues are those 3 adult children. As I was telling you, she's constantly, working and slaving for those adult ones versus the 2 younger ones. I mean, she actively picks up, she does things with all the kids, but the adult children, they take up the bulk of her real time. That's where all the issues stem from.
And that's crazy because it should be your younger children that take up the bulk of your time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the opposite.
It's the opposite, yeah.
I mean, hey, what's going on, Renaissance man? Oh, my bad.
Hey, what's up, panel?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. Now, I wanted to quickly ask Johnny, has anyone suggested to this woman that maybe you should raise these kids and then start worrying about dating again?
There's a thought. I've talked to her a little bit about that. I know she's not looking for anybody permanent. Like to get married. Because she's not doing the marriage thing anymore. She's done with that. But
after 4 times, you need to hang it up.
Yeah, but right now, what I tell her, man, she's got to get them 3 adult kids out the house. That is the bulk of her issue. They are the problem.
In the house?
Yeah, they live with her. Yeah. I think the daughter was
That's my goal, man.
But she's back home now.
Wait, what did you say, Art?
That's my goal, man, because I that's the thing is that, when you're enabling your children on the way out, they're not going to be on the way out. So you got to give them some tools and all kinds of things to make sure that, if they have to come back, at least they still have a plan to go back and take care of business. That's one of our problems, especially the younger generation. We don't give them tools to make it on their own.
Speak on it, bro. Speak on it.
So we don't have much to complain about what's going on with the young because we don't give them the stuff. We will always say, man, you need to get on your hustle. Hustle with what?
Right. What are we hustling towards, right?
Yeah.
Like that isn't that basically like an aimless directive?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear some of these dudes that are fathers or even mothers. Well, mothers are more like, hey, boo, just go in your little corner and do your thing and mama take care of you. Dude be staying at the house till 35, 40.
Or they're gonna put a goddamn ball in your hand of some kind. Of some sort.
Yeah, no,
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, my whole thing is I feel like as a parent, you should be, by the time your child reaches 18, you should have an idea of, okay, are you going to go get a skilled trade? Are you going to join the military? Are you going to go to community college? Are you going to go to 4? Like, after you graduate from high school, it's kind of like, okay, what are you going to do next? Like, you should be helping your kid work through that as really in those teenage years and high school years of, hey, this is the next step. So, because I mean, if you can get through military or community college or 4-year college for the most part, I mean, granted, I know there are a bunch of people who go to college and end up coming back home, but the chances of you versus just saying, okay, I'm just going to go work a job for a little bit and don't really work a dead end job and not really have a plan.
Hey, Renaissance. So one thing me and Complex talked about yesterday, along with this, like in her case, one of her kids, he didn't graduate GED. I got another one. So many of these kids now having like all these learning issues. They can barely get out of high school.
Yep.
They can't even understand basic forms. Like all this week, I've been tutoring. I mean, I'll teach my classes all day. Then I'm tutoring almost 2 hours every night with students. I got one young guy. man, he didn't even know what the word seldom meant.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Bruh, I'm like,
yep.
And I teach, I teach X-ray students. I mean, my job is science-based here. It's like,
right.
But what you're doing, Johnny Blaze, you're picking up the problem that someone else has pushed down the road for years.
Yes.
That's essentially what's happened. People have said it's not going to be my problem long term. Get them out of here, and you get to clean up the mess.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, wait, real quick, you guys. Is the sound okay with the music and everything? I just want to make sure.
Way better than mine. It's good.
Y'all good? Okay.
Good.
Hey, Sir Abadai, what's going on, brother?
Peace, man. I just want to come up here and join the conversation.
Yeah, you all good, man. You all good. We had it was a week hiatus, but it wasn't from not. There was a lot of things going on from a business standpoint that actually is going to relate to this platform here later on this month. So pardon the little hiatus there, but trust me, believe that
that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Trust me on this, you guys. Trust me on this.
Hey, Complex, I had an article I wanted to share with you that I think will go along with this. I'm going to drop it in the back chat in a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
You mean the black chat? No, I'm joking.
The black chat. Right the black chat. Let's see here. We also got Engineering Cannabis and Doc Phoenix just dropped in the chat. Salute, brothers. Welcome. Hopefully your Saturday is blessed and going well. What's going on, Art? You got it?
Yeah, I wanted to add to. I love the ad conversation rather than the takeaway, but the part that really frustrate me, but I think it's part of nature and part of the social norms too, is the hunger. We haven't really tapped into the hunger of our young. As far as trying to do A, B, and C, most of the time you got to give them mouth-to-mouth resuscitation just to go out there and get on the grind and make sure that they get the tools and use them to the necessary limits. It's because at first, I always thought, okay, man, maybe it's just my student, maybe it's just my son, maybe it's just my nephew. It's like it's all over, man, and it's global. It ain't just the black community, quote unquote. It's a lot of the young really lacks hunger or drive to be successful, unless it's something popular like TikTok and BS like that. They'll wake up early in the morning and do a TikTok challenge. Oh, I gotta do the TikTok thing. I'm like, dude, how that gonna put money in your pocket? Well, I'm everybody's gonna give me responses, and I was like, oh god, man.
All right. I was gonna do. I have. There's a couple of things I do want to touch on with the Sapio stuff, and it's not all those live streams. Basically, the majority of them actually don't have anything to do with like relationships and quote unquote female nature and all that crap, right? Has more to do with your own mental disposition. But one of the things that I did want to touch on was just that, like motivation and drive. I don't want to reveal too much, but there's an angle that I do want to take on it. I'll put it out there, right? Because I kind of already have sort of like the makeup on how I want to approach it, but it's basically about embracing your inner megalomaniac, right? Like that part of you, that aspect of you that doesn't give a flying fuck, right? And tapping into that part of you to actually as your motivator, or the thing that actually serve as the fuel for your engine, right? How to actively use that part of you without it like coming to the forefront of your ego. Like, what do you think about that, Art?
I'm looking at that, because there is a combination. There's a way to solve it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it definitely is going down gender lines for sure. Because it's so bad You can even say, hey, do you want your own house? Yeah. Do you want your own car? Yeah. You want your own
Yeah.
family? Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you willing to put in the steps to do what you need to do?
No.
Well, I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know.
no. And I'm like, because you don't want to force them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You want to pull the nature out of it. You want to.
Yes.
That's the thing that So I got to be patient. I mean, and it's not just my son, but I think it's the students, college and high school,
Mhm.
because some of the 20-some-year-old students I have that issue as well at the college. The older ones, they take care of business, but the ones that are in their 20s, I mean, the thing is, I mean, I guess this generation, they light up when it comes to social media, electronics, technology.
Mhm.
So if you can find that way to get try to put some kind of motivation in there, I think that they'd be a millionaire, man, because it's all over.
That's my plan. Okay. I'll be real with you. That's the intention of what it is that I would like to do. This is coming from me personally. That's really what my intention was. When I contributed to this platform, because this is not me. I host it, I do the live streams and all that, but this isn't my platform, right? This is ours, right? But I'll state what my personal intention has been this whole time was to do just that, and to use this as the vehicle to do it, right? The best way for me to do that is to actually be a fucking example of it.
Yeah, because
right?
oh, go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Because I remember, and I keep saying on different panels, when I was in high school, I used to watch America's Black Forum on weekends.
That was on what was that on?
Channel 9.
Channel 9.
It was on KCAL.
Yep.
It was on Channel 9.
That's right.
I used to watch that, man. I was in high school, and the thing was, I wanted to understand the world, and then how black people navigate through politics.
Mm-hmm.
I had that interest at a young age. I'm trying to figure out, how do we pass that down to our young, because I already know people say, well, so it's the media and all this kind of stuff. But again, this is the information age now. So I think it's a combination, and it's no one way. I think, like, just everybody on this panel is going to have something that's effective. The question is, how do we make the puzzles fit?
Right.
Hey, Complex.
I would not dismiss. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Finish.
You talking about the? I was just going to say real quickly. I said I would not dismiss what anyone says unless they're talking about doing some some Fruity Pebble stuff or some violation type stuff. But other than that, I mean, everything is relevant.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Renaissance, was it the link?
Yeah. If you
give me a second. I just pulled it up here. Let me do this. Here.
I just didn't want it to get too far away from tying it into what I think it ties in well with the whole sapiosexual conversation, as well as what Johnny Blaze was talking about as far as just picking a mate in general.
Okay. Let's do this here. Okay. And you guys see this?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys hear the sounds in the background?
Yep, I can.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So this is the article that wait, let me do this too. Post it here.
Kamal is tight, by the way.
Article that Renaissance Man just sent through. I'll post it there. And we'll go back here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give us some insights into this, and I'll go ahead and read it.
Yeah, so this is the new trophy wife. Because you'll hear a lot of people in this space talk about, high value men and what type of women they want to date. And, we got into the whole debate with I believe it was Big J Triple X, who was saying,
really
basically is trying to turn into a smart woman versus a pretty woman. And
this kind of wait. I've been, dude, like I said, I've been MIA literally for like the past week. What are you talking about?
No, you remember this happened probably about a month ago. This happened on this, I believe it was on the Brain Trust, where We had several people. Yeah, we had a girl actually come up here as well and speak. It was a big panel. We were just talking about basically, hey, he was trying to box us into the, hey, do you want a woman that is pretty or smart? And you're like, no, there's both. And like Jay Shine came up and was essentially saying, like,
yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember that panel. But,
wait, Jay Shine was.
But you said Big J Triple.
Wasn't that him?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, wait, what happened? I don't.
You say he was on that panel, Renaissance?
I think so, unless I'm getting mixed up with someone. Maybe it was Platinum Elite.
That's who it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Okay. My fault. It was Platinum Elite. Who was, we were going back and forth about this, and I just felt like this article really laid out what we were talking about, and you can actually see it transpiring in society.
Okay. All right. Wow. So since that's how we're prefacing it, let me go ahead and just I'll go ahead and read through this here. So this is from CBS News. This is the new trophy wife. All right. This past weekend, Facebook co-founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg married his college sweetheart. Wait, no, this is from. Okay, this is from 2012. All right, cool. Because I was gonna say, I think they've been married a while.
Yeah, it's a little bit dated in the article.
No, yeah, but it's I think it's the content within it. Yeah. Okay, this past weekend, Facebook co-founder CEO Mark Zuckerberg married his college sweetheart. The secret ceremony was staged under the pretense of celebrating Priscilla Chan's graduation from medical school. If you're under 30 years old, this may seem perfectly normal to you, and it should be. But for those who are a bit older, it's very exciting from a social perspective and in light of women's changing roles. Once upon a time, people spouted the phrase, men don't make passes at girls who wear glasses. Ha, bullshit. The idea was that guys, particularly high-flying guys, had no interest in studious sorts of women, and until the last 2 decades or so, it was kind of true. Women with advanced degrees or high incomes were less likely to marry than their less educated sistren. But for younger Gen X women and Gen Y women, this is no longer the case. As sociologist Christine Whalen documented in her 2006 book, Why Smart Men Marry Smart Women. Wait a minute. Why smart men marry smart women? By drawing. Okay.
Wow.
By drawing on census data, there is no longer any marriage penalty for women who earn degrees, even in fields once regarded as the exclusive domain of men. Indeed, more recent research has found that higher income women are more likely to marry than women with less earning potential. Oh, that's interesting. And has always been the case for men. Wow. I think we may be dispelling some myths here. There are many reasons for this, but one key one is that young men and women have figured out that having a smart, S-M-A-R-T, smart, and successful spouse can help you in your career. Here's why.
Never heard of it.
Huh? What was that?
I said never heard of it, but go ahead.
Never heard of such a word, Art?
Yeah, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait. You're in education. You never heard of that word ever?
Yeah, what is this word you speak of? I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm very confused. But go ahead. I'll work it out.
Oh shit. Okay. Now you guys do realize Art's an educator, right? So that's
he is.
That's very telling, Art. Oh shit. Okay. Your spouse is a more interesting party guest. Okay. Years ago, a gentleman told me that he lived near his clients because it was important to have the wives there in the community getting to know each other. Decorum prevented me from pointing out that his company was close to half female, whereas his company as were his company's clients. Perhaps his wife was networking with his clients' executive husbands in the grocery store, but I doubt it. As the workplace changes, it's important to have a spouse that your colleagues and clients of whatever gender see as a person they find fascinating and worth speaking with, often as a professional equal. Number 2, your spouse expands your network. Okay, there is a fundamental saying, gentlemen, tell me if I'm wrong on this. Your network is your net worth.
I can confirm this one. A buddy of mine, he was able to get a job because of his wife's network.
Anyone else?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean,
Wait. Is that did
I think it was
Renaissance drop out?
No, I'm here. I think it was Art trying to say something.
Art, you there?
I just said out there in Brazil, my wife need to get my class started when I was teaching out there. She got the she was really rolling her sleeves to make sure that I get my customers, my clients. So that worked out, man. So I'm just contributing.
Okay, that's what's up. Renaissance?
No, I was just gonna say I had a coworker who his wife was working at another company, and because of her, she got a +1 to a dinner, and here he is going to have dinner. I believe it was at the Swedish embassy here in DC. So just having that other person out there making professional contacts opens up doors for you.
Okay. Let's see here. So, number 2, your spouse expands your network. Zuckerberg is already a very connected guy. Look at all his Facebook friends. But for those of us who aren't already billionaires, having a big, broad network helps us advance in our careers. A spouse with his or her own thriving professional network multiplies yours. It's called a force multiplier, folks. That's what it's called. 2 people can more easily lift 200 pounds than 1 person. I don't give a fuck how strong you are. If you have another person lifting half the load, this is what it is. Number 3, your spouse's expertise gives you a new perspective. Maybe you ask the interview questions that deal with topics your spouse is covering in her article. Maybe she writes about an issue on a book that she discovered while accompanying you on a business trip. Possibility for synergies are endless. I can wholeheartedly agree to this one. There is a long history of rich and famous men looking for wives whose major role is to look nice. Okay. That Zuckerberg's brilliant and beautiful new wife has got so much more going for her shows how much times are changing, and that is a wonderful thing. And yes, I agree. Thank you for this, Renaissance man.
No, yeah, and I just wanted to tie it in to, because the reason I thought it was relevant was we were having the fatherhood discussion, and to me, one of the first steps you make in being a good father is choosing your children's mother.
Right,
bro,
and what she's gonna bring to the table. And when you have
there
someone
goes that
like
word again, bring to the table. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, like when you look at someone like Mark Zuckerberg's wife, his wife is married to a billionaire, yet she's going to medical school. They have kids. I'm sure she's gonna put that same drive and push into the kids. So to me, like I said, it just goes back to making decisions that are going to enhance your life. And when you have people who just use talking points of, a woman's intelligence doesn't matter, it's just how she looks, and it's just like, are you really seeing the big picture of what marriage and a relationship is supposed to be? Because the way they're operating is basically like a business.
Not at all, man. They don't see it at all.
Yeah, so when I saw that article, I was like, I've got to bring this, and it, like I said, the sapiosexual talks we were having, I was like,
very applicable, bro, and I appreciate you dropping that one.
Yeah, it just fit in perfectly to that this is what we're really trying to get at when we're talking about these new phenomena. So
and I'm gonna make sure I posted. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I did. Let's see, Art, you back, bro? You sound good? I see your avatar is missing for some strange reason.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Well, I just want to see if the sound is good though. That might be one of the reasons why. Let me see. Art. Okay, he could be away, or he might have some sound issues. Okay.
He could be in an area that's that
that's what I mean, because he's out and about. I already know where he's at.
Yeah,
he's lucky, man. He's at the. Man, you know what? I need to see if the farmers markets have started to crack out here. I need to go hit one. Yeah, I think he's having connectivity issues. Okay, he'll be back. But yeah, that was what wifey and I used to do on Saturdays, man. Hit the farmers markets, but we hit the one in Leimert Park. He's down in Redondo, but same shit, man. It's you got to get that fresh produce.
Yeah.
Wait, there. He's back. Art, you there?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Art?
I can hear you.
Wait.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
Art? You there?
Yes, I'm here. I guess
Okay, there you
I'm
go,
in a
there you
grocery
go.
store now. I'm doing my
Okay,
little
all right,
Saturday
cool.
run, man.
Yeah, no, that dude. I was just saying, man. Saturday mornings, dude. With wifey, that was the
Peace,
thing,
I'm
right?
listening.
It was up in the morning, hit the farmers market, right? Do the runs, get back, make some lunch, chill out. You know, no, that's the move on a Saturday morning, man. I think for me in my new setting though, it consisted of a phone call with somebody who had a lot of cash burning in their hole in their pocket, and I didn't have anything ready. And I was like, ah. Oh shit! Art, wait, Art, you there?
Yeah,
he's kind of in and out.
Oh.
Okay, I can. Okay, wait, he just dropped out. He's gonna try to come back in. Hey, Truth, what's going on, bro?
Truth, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm doing some modeling.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we hear you.
Wait, real quick. Hold on.
Up
Wait, hold on. I'm looking in the chat. Why don't I see Mike? It says Mike V. How come I don't see Mike in? Is Mike here?
I don't think Mike is here.
She's just shouting. I mean, who's
okay.
Yeah,
I was like, why don't I see Mike? Okay. All right. Cool.
That's a shout out. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, bet. What's going on? I'm listening. Peace, brother or sister. I'm not sure which one, but welcome. Learning every day. What's going on? Welcome. All right. Is everybody sound cool? Because I think we're having some issues.
Yeah, my sound's cool.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Truth, you good?
How do I sound? Yeah. I'm just wondering
yeah,
how
you sound good.
Okay, Art, you good? I think he might be in the grocery store. That might be the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Truth, what's going on, man? What you got on the topic?
I just hopped in.
Okay, Art will be back. He'll be back. Okay.
I just hopped in. You guys have been talking about sapiosexual. And
it was just it was an article that Renaissance had brought up. Did you have something on that?
I wasn't able to listen that closely, but from what I got from it, it said that a lot of productive black men are looking for educated women, and for me, that's been my experience. That's been my family's experience.
That article spoke directly about Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla, right?
Oh,
and
she's a medical student.
Yeah, her credentials, right? And so it's sort of how it adds value to him, right? That was basically what that article was getting at. But no, did you have there's Art. Right, hold on one second. Go ahead and if you got something on, I'm just waiting for Art's device to connect.
Something. That's been my experience personally. When I was single and I was picking out women it was like the man was saying earlier, maybe that was Art or somebody else. I wanted to pick out the mother of my children. That was important to me. And that meant that I wanted her educated because I want to have educated children. I want professional children. I want a professional wife. I want to have a great life. And I want her to be an earner. I want her to be cultured. I want her to be cheerful and happy. There's a lot of things that I want. And if I'm dating a person who's in a reduced capacity where she's not self-actualized and maybe she's a waitress or she kind of got roped into being, working at Super Cup or something, and she's not self-actualized and earning, she can't really make herself happy. So how is she going to make me happy? And as my career progresses, I'm going to need somebody who is more on equal footing for me, because as I earn more money and I go out in this world and I get into new endeavors, I'm going to need an extra set of eyes, extra set of ears. That networking is important. I got a guy in my family. Well, we got a real estate company. Let's put it this way. I got a real estate company. It's a family real estate company. My father married his wife because she was in part because she was a real estate agent. So, we throw money down on houses. She goes out, she scouts them out. We throw the money down. We remodel houses, and it's like having her as part of the business has been a huge asset for the whole family. So I'm definitely feeling that article about getting an educated woman who whatever you need, you can find part of that in a wife, in a potential mate, and she can help build a better life for you, man. I'm all about that.
Now, Truth, we could hear. I got basically what you were saying. You are borging a little bit though, but we could hear you. I just wanted to let you know. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi issue or anything, but it is kind of. We do have a little bit of a sound issue coming through, but we caught what you were saying.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you, Art.
Okay, wait. Okay. Now, Art, are you there?
Breaking up?
You're okay. Truth, you're good now. Like I said, we could pretty much hear you. It is kind of going in and out though. I wanted to let you know. Art, are you good?
Yeah. And by the way, that Lowrider is my favorite song on there.
Wait.
The Lowrider is my favorite song on that album.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Really?
That song, man. God. Yes, sir. I got that.
Really? Oh, my guy.
We got the same stuff damn near, dude.
Art, man, we're gonna have to link up, bro. We gotta link up, bro. He said Lowrider was my favorite joint on this. What?
Yeah, it's playing right now. People not knowing, man. They don't know. They ain't ready for this. Yeah. You gotta have a job to listen to this shit.
Knows what time it is, man. I'll be sending them stuff, man.
It's like a music collab to me.
He said Lowrider is his favorite joint. Wow. Hey,
tight.
Art, let them know who is this.
It's Kamal.
Yusef Kamal. That's right.
Yusef Kamal.
Man.
Yeah, even the album cover's tight. Damn.
Man, dude, this whole project, bruh. Because that's Alphabet on the keys. Yeah. No, this is the one you hit play. Oh no, that's coming next. You hit play on this and you just let it play.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you let this play. You don't need to skip nothing. Yeah, you don't have to skip nothing on this, man. No. Mm-mm.
So I recommend this for anyone listening. Just buy it, man.
Hold on, let me post it. I'm gonna post it. Damn, Art, really?
You can study, read, all that. Fuck, all that stuff.
Hey.
You can do everything with this album.
Hey, you didn't catch, because JB and we were talking about Green Cosmos. Did you catch that one?
Not at all. I'm on that one.
Johnny.
Hey, man.
Boy.
I was playing that yesterday when I was at work. And I felt like I was in like old detective movies, like old black and whites.
Let me tell you. Yeah, Johnny and I had to have a conversation about that one. Yeah, Green Cosmos, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll you know what, man? Depending on how long this goes, after I throw on Alphabet, I'll throw on Green Cosmos after.
Oh, most definitely. I'll
take note. Man, because that one, JB had to holler at me about that one.
Okay.
Here you go. I just dropped it right here. This is for those of you all who don't know. This is Yusef Kamal. This album's called Black Focus.
Ahead of his time, man.
What? And this is 2016, bro.
Ahead of his
5
time.
years ago. 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. That's right.
Yep.
I told people about Mono Neon as well. That's another.
Yeah, man. Thundercat.
Thundercat.
Yeah, because you know what? Actually, the live stream we wanted to do on like Brazilian samba, like bossa nova samba, and just sort of like that Afro-Cuban Brazilian sound.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do that. Art, that was me, you, and John. We wanted to do that as well. Johnny wanted to do that live streom. So I wanted to do
a lot of Brazilian chill.
Yeah. That's why I was telling you, we'll put a playlist together.
Okay.
and then
I'll
we'll
send
get
you.
into
I'll
that
send you
one.
my stuff. You know,
Okay.
I would email you the music itself.
Yeah.
So you
Hey, real quick. I gotta go through yours too. Are you good with me playing your shit?
some of them,
Yeah, no,
you know,
yeah.
maybe a sample. Because some of them I have to copyright. Because some of them, you know, I play some of the stuff I don't care if anybody steal. But
Okay.
when you hear it, you see why.
Right. Okay. No, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna dig through it, and then I want to talk to you about that if I can play some of it.
Yeah, these guys are tight, man. I might play this when I might play it again when the live is over.
Yeah, you should, man. You know what, dude? I'll send you my playlist, bro.
Okay.
You know, if you wanna dig through that, play some stuff, man. Like,
yes, sir.
I'll send you my stuff. Okay.
Yeah, this is some grown man music, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, you already know.
People are like, what about the bars? What about the beats, homie?
The bars.
You know, I gotta grab my nuts
man,
when I hear my song.
There's a time and a place, man. I'm still about the bars, but you know.
Yeah, me too.
I like some grown man shit too. I'm a grown man myself, man.
Yeah, I want to have some hors d'oeuvres every now and then when I hear music.
You know, what do they call it? A spread.
So
what they call it? A spread, right? Where you got the cheese, the crackers, you know, the wine,
the cheese crackers,
the grapes,
a little small plate.
You know, the high quality, you know, salamis or the prosciutto, if you do that.
Yeah. You don't even know how to pronounce it, but you know it tastes good. You just not along with it.
Yeah, pastrami.
This is good. What do you call this again?
What you call this is good.
You want a moose boost.
Then you start
What's this wine again?
You start shaking hands. You the president.
Anybody watch the movie Sideways with the wine? Sideways, it's a funny movie with Paul Giamatti. He said one line. He said, "I am not drinking no fucking Merlot." I started laughing. Like, yeah, that's a funny movie. It's comedy though. It's funny.
That's an olive.
Talk
I thought
about
it was
wine.
a grape. No.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys like Sideways, that movie Sideways.
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
It's for like
it is. It's talk about wine and everything.
They got a show on, I think it was TNT back in the day. It had Everybody Loves Raymond, the comedian from there. He starred in it.
Yeah.
Men of a Certain Age.
Ray Romano.
Y'all see that? It's Men of a Certain Age.
Ray Romano or something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, but which is a dumb show. But you watch Men of a Certain Age. It's probably like 2 or 3 seasons. It's about
Men of a Certain Age. I never heard of that.
One of the best series I've ever seen. It's got, one black dude's in there. The rest of them are white. It's got Scott Bakula's in there. I highly recommend watching that series. It's excellent.
Okay, I never heard of that. All right. Hey, y'all, check this out. Go ahead and just chop it up. I gotta step away. I'm gonna use the little boy's room. I'm gonna check on my daughter and my niece, man. Give me like 5 minutes, man. I'll be right back. Y'all got it though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's all. That's all I've always been on, man. It's just, just update your whole social life and everything else, man. Don't be afraid to be in spaces where you don't know much about anything.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how to adapt. People are they're too intimidated. I'm like, no, man. You go in, ask a few questions. Matter of fact, women think that's cute.
Yeah.
When you ask questions.
The whole thing we were talking earlier, is like people, you ask kids and young adults what they want to do, and they'll tell you they'll come up with a plan, but they don't execute.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I was going to ask you, Johnny, do you have a daughter or a son?
I have a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, man, my daughter is special needs. So.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh man, oh man, can you? I'm gonna have a Complex send me your information because I'm driving, but I'm in the administrative credential program.
Okay.
And I'm touching on accessibility. So I have some questions about that.
Okay.
Offline.
No.
About impairment, things like that.
Okay.
Now, Art, you have a son, right?
Yep, and his ass is gonna be on another He's gonna be playing. He's gonna stay somewhere. He's gonna be staying somewhere else.
Well,
He's gonna
I
get a
did want to
taste of
ask
it.
you from the perspective of being a black father in America. I don't have any kids, but we talked a little bit about this. I think you came in late on X's panel. We were just talking about parents in general, and I was asking X, how did you go about navigating that of just, a black son in America, all the things that are there to trip him up. And he was basically saying, lots of conversations, sort of reinforcing that. But he was also saying that in the back of his mind, he always, dreaded the days that someone was going to call him and, tell him his son got harmed by a police officer or someone in the community. And I'm like, damn, like that, having to live with that constant in the threat in the back of your mind.
Well, it's when your son goes against the grain, that's when you worry. But when he pretty much conforms and he kind of emulates you a little bit, it's like your mind in his head. It's like you have an assurance, and how you do that is to take him a lot of places where you go. He has to see how you handle things. He has to actually see it, because we're the example. Mom be in his head, but we're in his eyes. So that's the thing that you have to constantly push over the years. And some of our little boys are a little slow at things, but eventually as they get older, they'll get it. You just got to be an example, and you got to make sure that you stay consistent. That's the thing that really got me through this whole fatherhood process, especially being a black father. When you say you're gonna do something, I don't care if it's an ass whooping, whatever it is, you got to do it. You can't just like keep changing your mind and giving them ways out, because he would take that stuff outside, and it ain't pretty when he get older. Because some people try to ride things, as you can see in these spaces, they act like teenagers when they're like 30, stuff like
30's
that.
on the low end. You got guys in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, man, and it's like, and that's one of the things that when you see cops, and I'm not justifying why cops put their hands on our children, but half the time when they're sassing off and trying to be, in a way, in a juvenile type way, even though they're 30s, cops just give them the green light. They start smiling and beating the hell out your boys, So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, go ahead, fam.
No, I was just gonna say, that's good to hear because, X sort of said that same thing. If once they turn 16, he's like, and they're driving and stuff like that. That's a big hurdle of,
Mm-hmm.
now that I know that he's out there, he's got to make his decisions. I hope that he is, like you said, I'm in his head and he's seeing
Yep.
how to handle this situation.
Yep.
Because you are right on a lot of these. Not all of them, because we saw what happened to Philando Castile and the brother down there in Texas, but on a lot of these interactions that you see with police, you do see a lot of back and forth and a very argumentative type of confrontation from the
Emotional.
person. Yeah, emotional, and it's like, to me, it's like someone hasn't taught them, hey, strategically, this isn't the smart thing to do because this person has all the laws behind him and he has the right to shoot you.
Yeah, you're behind enemy lines. Whatever
Exactly.
is your word against his, all that stuff. So you
It's
just
the
want to
words
get out
against
of there.
theirs. Yeah. Yeah.
Just get out of there, and then if we got a good case, we'll take care of it in court. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, just come home alive.
Yeah. That's what I try to do every day. Yep.
Yeah, because I've been stopped a few times, and I ask little questions like, oh, why is this? What's going on here? And then later on, I see if I have any legal
I've
bounds
been stopped
around them.
as a group. I've been stopped as a group with friends at night back in Tennessee, where I originally come from, and that's normal where I'm from. So that's
You
all
got
that.
state troopers, huh?
Yeah, all types, state trooper, cops, sheriffs, no matter. Yeah, that state is so racist. They'll let you know, like they'll fight shit for no reason. Yeah, I come from that state. You have to be tough growing up. That's why I remember. And my dad always said back in the day, of old in the '60s when he was a teenager, he said if you got caught anytime in sundown towns in Greenbrier out in Macon County in Tennessee, it's a wrap for your ass. They'll try to kill you. That's just, They was like that. Yeah. He always tell me those race stories. So that's all we talk about. That, politics, and things like that. You know, he always reminds me, just be careful out there. You know how crazy them rednecks are. And I said, yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, me and Complex, you know, we spoke yesterday about a few things, and I kind of want to bring another story up. Something that while I was at work yesterday, I had to run to one of the hospitals to go check on one of my students, and a situation popped up where the people at the hospital, they don't want the student to come back anymore. And basically, make a long story short, I got one of my female students there. She's being a little too friendly with the staff members.
Oh wait, so she wasn't sick or anything? She was just at the hospital?
No, she's there working as a student.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But they're saying that she's being a little too friendly.
Oh, so she's supposed to be like interning or whatever, work study, whatever, right. And some other extracurricular activities are going on.
Yeah, she's trying to, pick up, women, and stuff like that while she's there doing.
Wait, did you tell me that yesterday?
Yeah.
I might have missed that one.
Yeah.
God damn. All right.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, I got to have a conversation with her. You're not going back up.
Now that gives our conversation a whole new context, JB.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
I think she's probably, I say, between 27 and 30.
Okay, so it's not like you're 18, 19 and don't know how to act in a professional setting.
Oh,
she's a grown adult. She's married.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember you telling me that.
Yes, so I'm like,
did you forget to leave these details out yesterday?
Oh, man. It was a very interesting day for me, man.
I forgot to tell you that complex.
That's the reason why that yesterday's conversation became the impetus for this live stream today. Yeah. It was too much shit we were talking about yesterday, man. Holy crap.
And the thing was, man, now here's the interesting part. We didn't get it from the site itself. We kind of got it from some of the students from another class who heard the staff members talking about this girl. So, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with the hearsay. I'm going to go and get it from the horse's mouth directly. Oh, God. So, went up there and, they tell us the whole thing and like, okay, yeah. They're like, look, get her out of here. Because if not, they're going to hit her with sexual harassment.
Shit.
So,
and I don't like the fact that they made you responsible for it.
Yeah, well, I'm the program director, so
Yeah, but we talked about this. You're not HR, man.
Yeah, I'm not HR, but the students report to me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask it. It wasn't like a student that you had to like put your neck on the line and say, "Hey, she needs an opportunity." I'm assuming it was more of, "Hey, this is part of the standard curriculum."
Well, okay, so let's she's there to work. She's getting close to graduating, and I have different sites I can send them to for them to intern. But, the thing is, I have to appease the sites. I don't want to lose the sites over foolishness like this.
Yeah. So you manage the relationships with the sites as well as send the students. Gotcha.
Correct. But but the key thing here is, when we hear a lot of these, and I don't want to make it a relationship thing, but they're talking about how you can, navigate and do your thing. You're not picking nobody at the job no more. Them days are over.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, if they'll do this to a white female, what you think they're gonna do to the rest of us?
The obvious.
The obvious, yeah, because they weren't having it.
Hey, Art, you there? He might be muted. Okay.
No. The crazy thing about that is,
I'm here.
No, I was gonna say, Johnny, with that new environment, the crazy thing about that is, that's how a lot of people met back in the day.
Yes.
No, I was just saying it's funny. That's how a lot of people met back in the day. And, now granted, the work is changing as far as the environment, people working from home.
Yeah. The Renaissance just cut out?
Back in that time, it's like if you spend 8 hours a day with someone, it's like. Wait, can you hear me?
You're going in and out.
Yeah, you're kind of going in and out.
We hear you.
I don't know if it's StreamYard, because I know Trick keeps dropping in and out. and then you're kind of going in and out right now.
Sometimes you be screaming out or the other person. Yeah, it's better.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
No, all I was saying was that you know, a lot of people used to meet on the job back in the day, and you know, if you go back to the traditional model of working, you know, that's where you spend a lot of your time is with. So some of these things just pop up, and you have to really be on guard to say this can't go there. You know, maybe it'll be a little bit different now that you're more of a hybrid world of you know, working from home, going in the office less, but you definitely got to be on guard. I mean, now it sounds like she was going and being very proactive versus, you know, some of these things can kind of just happen if you're not careful.
Right.
Yeah.
She was definitely being very proactive from what, because the place that she was doing her intern, several of my former students worked there. So I went to go talk to them, and they said, she in here, you know, hey, your hair is looking beautiful. It's like rubbing on people's hair and like all kind of goofy stuff. I'm like, okay, nah.
Can't have that. Truth, if you're listening in, let me know if you need the link again, because I know he dropped out a couple times. So if you need the link again, bro, let me know. I'll post it.
But no,
we having audio problems. Is everybody good? Art, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just making sure because I know Truth.
I'm here. I'm still multitasking.
Yeah, he dropped out like a couple times. So you know, and I know Renaissance was Borgen, so I just want to make sure everybody's good. And if Truth needs,
and my phone is on like 10% too, so I might lose y'all.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Yeah, now Johnny Blaze, is this the first time you've had to do this with a student?
No.
That's
okay, man. So all right, I had a guy last year. Oh man, this idiot. Oh man, yeah. You know, he has a tendency to like tell all his personal issues and whatnot. So much so that he got banned from one hospital. They like, no, we don't want to see him anymore. Went to another one, and this moron took his phone. He plugged it into one of the
computers. Wait, yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, and what he did, it synced up all his photos to the computer, and like, you know, this is a it's not an office, but inside like the X-ray departments, it's what the people, they gather in like one centralized location where all the computers are. And so when he plugged his phone in, all these pictures pop up of his private parts.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
Yikes.
And once again, another person like 27 years old, 28.
Can't do that shit.
Why does this keep happening?
Sliding the DMs.
That's how young they are. The young they are, the crazier they get. Yeah, I grew out of that shit while I was 30.
Man, listen, man. You can't be doing that.
No. And you know, some of the clinical sites, you know, they'll try to work with the student and try to save them, but they're gonna be one or two of them, they ain't gonna play that, man, and they gonna come down slamming charges on somebody. And so like so next week I'm at after this little incident, next week when I meet with all the students, and I'm gonna have to kind of like put my ugly face on.
Man, why they always gotta put it on you?
Hey man,
the program director.
Damn.
Yeah,
he's responsible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I used to be an HR manager.
Well, because
certain things cross over into the HR realm.
Yeah, they do. But
that's where I'm kind of like, okay.
They get slippery. They get very slippery. Yeah.
What was that, JB?
No, because I'm trying to hit it off before it gets there. Right. Yeah, because once it get, you know, because when I need to go to HR, that's me trying to basically, because technically they're students, they're not employees.
Right.
Yeah. So this is what with me, I'm trying to do like a dismissal of a student if need be.
Yeah. That's where it's that gray area.
Yeah.
Right. Because as a program administrator, are you also responsible for instituting like sexual harassment policies and stuff like that?
That is more so gonna be on the school, but it's also on the facility where they're doing clinical stuff. So I kind of walk a fine line.
Right.
Yeah. But now that you got me thinking about something, I got to talk with my program chair and maybe get that added to my handbook.
Shit, that's what dude. I'm just saying, because when I used to be an HR manager, when stuff like that happened, it was always literally like that person's manager deferring to us.
Wow.
Right? Because they were just like, hey, look, this is out of my job description, basically. Right? And that's why I'm kind of like, okay, dude, it is a fine line, right? At what point do you say, okay, look, this is out of my realm as a program director, and we get more into the legal realm, right?
Yeah.
That's why I just inquire at times, man. I'm like, damn, dude, putting all this shit on you.
Yeah. Well, I think it's important, man. Like these program manuals and understanding the process about how these things go. Because what I did was, normally my coworker, the woman I work with, she handles most of this stuff. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with you up there just so I get the information as well, so that we can make a really informed decision.
Right.
Because basically what would happen, she would go up there, she would hear about it, she would come back and she would tell me.
Right.
And then
hey, Rook, I just wanted to Rick Boss, what's going on, man? Peace. You said where Mike V. Mike V's around, bro. Like there's shit. Like the last live stream or two ago, he was on it. We just went on a week hiatus because personal life shit. No, just like being in total disclosure, man. Like a lot of stuff going on during the week, and I really just could not commit to doing a live stream because, life was kicking my ass for the past week and a half. But no,
I
Mike's
talked
around.
To him yesterday. Yeah, I talked to him yesterday on
Mike's
the live
around.
stream.
Everybody's around, man. It's
I've been on 2 panels with him with BGS and Art.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was on Arts just like yesterday.
Yeah, I was on there earlier.
Yeah,
with him.
So Mike V's around. Everybody's good.
Yeah, Cool V is cool, man.
Wait a minute.
Nagon's in the building.
Nagon.
There he is.
Wait. Nagon.
What's up, man?
Hey, big bro.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
What's going on with you?
Oh man, my phone.
Hey, what's going on, big bro?
Man, I'm just falling into the brain trust, y'all.
Look, you may not have seen it going around or whatever, but man, look, that's my big brother, man. We talk all the time, man. So
man, you know this.
This. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nagon, como vai?
Hey, man, do the bang, amigo. E você?
Estou dirigindo com minha esposa para ela, trabalho dela.
Trabalho dela. Ela perto de você agora?
Sim. Aqui longe de tempo. Está bom.
Longe de tempo. Muito bem. Diga ela, Carlos, diga, alô? Tudo bem? Quando ela também,
Paulo.
né?
Alô?
Tudo bem?
Oi?
Ótimo.
Tudo bem?
Ótimo.
Que bom.
Tá bom.
Estou bem.
Tá bom. Você trabalhando muito agora? Trabalhando ou dirigindo?
Estou trabalhando bastante. Graças a Deus.
Isso. Fazendo muito dinheiro também, né? Muito dinheiro, né?
Necessita.
Y'all don't know Nagon, man. Y'all don't know my big bro. Y'all don't know him.
Eu gosto muito de trabalho. I like muito trabalho. I like.
Y'all hear that, right? Nagon, tell them what she said, Nagon.
Eu também.
Eu sou brasileira.
Sua família bem?
Sim, brasileiros gostam muito. Trabalho.
Isso. Porque
Aham.
brasileiros gostam de dinheiro. Gostam de dinheiro.
Também.
Did you say dinero? Did you say dinero?
Sobretudo.
Yeah, pretty much.
My family need your help in Brazil.
Sim.
Oh, yeah?
Entendo.
Aham.
Muitos problemas no Brasil agora.
Muito
Minha
problema.
namorada, ela tem coronavírus agora.
Really?
Isso.
Uau.
É
Uau.
muito mal.
Muito mal. Muitas pessoas desempregadas, não trabalham. Presidente Lula.
Isso.
Presidente.
Fala.
Presidente Lula solto novamente. Muito perigoso.
Muito perigoso. Essa situação lá agora, na minha opinião, é ruim. É verdade, né? Ruim.
Aham. É. Verdade. Ok. Bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Tá bom.
Man, listen, man. My big bro done pulled up. Let y'all know what time it is.
Shit. You know it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. Yeah, this. I don't speak any English in my house, man.
Hey, então, sua esposa, ela ótima.
Tudo bom.
All right, man.
Y'all gotta know.
Nagone.
Y'all need to know who Nagone 11 really is, man. Few of y'all really know who this brother is, man. I'm gonna say that.
Alias to Omanja Mundo. Nagone 11. Nagone 11. I guess so. if you say so, man. I only did 2 countries. You've been everywhere. Yeah, so what she was saying, y'all, when she heard Nagone was talking, she was saying that she likes to work.
She likes to work.
You know, she likes to work. She don't sit on her ass.
Yep. She's all about that. No. Brasileiros, Brazilian people, they're very productive folks. They love to work. When they come here, it's all about trabalho. It's all about trabalho só trabalho.
Yeah, the whole family, man. The whole family. So married in the
dog. Yeah, man. So,
man.
What's good with Nagone? What's good with you, man? What's going on, man? How's your Saturday going, big bro?
Man, I'm just kind of chilling out over here, man. Just came back, from a little trip. I had to make up, a little, and came on back down this way, and now I came on here. I got it here in the crib. I'm getting ready to get on my exercise bike, but then I saw that the brain trust was banging, so I was like, nah, I can't miss this. I got to get on this one.
You know it.
So I don't know what you guys are rapping about today.
Man, hey man, we rapping about what we always rap about, big bro. Fatherhood shit. Just you know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm down with that. I'm hooking my daughter up with a job, and she's coming online, but then of course I got to keep tightening with a little bit of extra dough because she's like, Dad, can you tide me over till I get paid? I'm like, oh man. Fatherhood gets when you get older, they still hit.
That's exactly what we talking about, big bro. That's exactly what we talking about.
They still in your pocket, man.
In your pockets.
They still up in the pockets, dog.
Sim. Todo muito.
Hey, wait, is that? Wait, is our Borgin a little bit, y'all?
Yeah, he's Borgin.
Então, eu não posso ouvir. Eu não posso ouvir, né?
Não sei. Muito tempo. Ele tem negócios lá.
Bom, amor.
Sim.
Sim.
I was bragging about you, Nicole. I was telling her, about your deal there in Brazil.
Sim.
She didn't remember
Diga ela, eu tenho um apartamento lá. Estou alugando apartamento. Comigo, eu tenho outro sócio lá também. Ela fica lá agora. Ela fica lá no Rio agora.
Sobre Copacabana ou Penima ou Centro, ele não sabe sobre isso. Copacabana, amor.
Copacabana.
Yeah.
Perto de.
I can't even think English thoughts, y'all.
Miguel Lemos. Como?
Oh, como?
Hey, Art, are you all good on? Are you all good on sound, man? Can you hear us? I think Art might Nagona. I think Art might be in and out.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I can hear him a little bit.
Yeah, now Nagona, you sound good, bro. You sound good. Can you get a little volume on your mic, Nagona?
That's it, man. I'm at the maximum, bro.
There you go. No. You sound good now. You sound good. I think Art.
I'm just trying to do my thing.
No, Nagona, you good. I think Art might be having some connectivity issues.
He's probably in the grocery store.
Yeah, okay. I think when the battery's low, it starts tripping.
Yeah, now you sound good. Are you plugged in?
I'm still here though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm driving. Yeah, I have the charger on, but the charger's weak.
Oh shit! Because you were trying to say something.
Before.
You were trying to say something to Nagone, but you were cutting out, and I think Nagone was trying to hear you so he could respond.
Oh yeah. I was
saying. You were saying something to Nagone, and you were cutting in and out, so we couldn't hear you.
Yes, I was responding to him in Portuguese.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it. We can hear you now. We can hear you.
I mean, I told her, so people that understand out there in the chat, we just told them. Never mind. Because I probably do it this way anyway. So he'll follow você tem apartamentos lá and também Copacabana and toda negociação no Rio. So I told her. It's a trip because I like going to different stores, man, and we're a black couple speaking different languages. That's funny as hell because people have the most awkward look on their face.
It's like a double take, right?
Yeah.
That's cold as shit. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Hey, Art, man, look, my wife used to slip French in. Right, she spoke French. Yeah, she could speak French. Right. Oh shit, Nagone just dropped off. God damn it.
Damn.
Hold on.
That's my first time being on the panel with him, though.
No, you know what, dude? What I gotta do, and I might do this later on today. I gotta experiment with Zoom. I gotta get Zoom working because Zoom seems to work more for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
I was on a panel with Aegon on Zoom on my Google. What you call it? Chromebook.
Wait, there he is.
Hold on. It was good though.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta work on Zoom. I'm gonna work on that later. I gotta take my daughter to a birthday party in a couple hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And while she's doing that, I might come back and I might do some test streams just to get Zoom working, man.
Yeah.
So Nagone.
Zoom's kind of nice though. The only difference is what I've learned from Aegon's panel, you can't see the YouTube chat, but they have their own little chat thing, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I put it on my Google Chromebook. I set it up today. I was like, yeah.
Well, the problem is though with StreamYard, it's just a lot of people's devices seem to have issues with it, whereas Zoom seems to work across devices.
Yeah.
So I need to just get it working, man.
Yeah, one of the problems with StreamYard is that if you have like a lot of videos and photos in your phone, it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
So
that's
your
data.
It start acting crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna work on that later. Hey, Nagone, you there, bro? Shit.
Hey, can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
No, Nagone, I was just saying, man. I'm gonna get Zoom. I'm gonna get Zoom sorted out here, bro. I'll get it sorted out.
Yeah. My cameras all messed up, dude. I'm sorry, bro.
Are you on Wi-Fi or on cellular?
No. You know, I'm on Wi-Fi, man. But this is StreamYard, man. My shit's all fucked up. But
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
you know, I'm
I'll
off to
give
pop off in a
I'll
minute, but
work on Zoom. I'll work on Zoom today, bro. I'll work on it today.
Era então, eu falei com você depois, tá? Você é sua esposa, tá bom?
Como que é? Como?
Eu falarei com você depois.
Eu não vejo você.
Eu falarei com você.
Oh, sim.
Você não
sim.
pode.
Eu vou.
Você não pode.
Desculpa, conexión muito mal, igual, y cuando estou dirigindo, mas está muito difícil para ouvir você.
Entendo,
Você lá?
entendo tudo. Ok. Eu vou falar com você depois. Eu não posso falar sobre isso agora.
Sim,
Tá
sim.
Eu não posso
Nós
falar.
vamos.
Passou para mim, não.
Sim.
Uh-oh,
Wow.
shit.
Connexión mal.
God damn it, he dropped out again. Yeah, I gotta get Zoom. Fuck. Man. I gotta get Zoom working,
I was telling them, just so people like get together, like, man, he's speaking over our heads. I was telling them that it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying because I'm driving and the connection's bad.
We can hear it. We can hear it. It's just that it'll drop like that just happened. Y'all was in mid conversation and then they're gonna drop. So he's back. I'm gonna get Zoom working today, bro. Like I'm done with StreamYard, man. Yeah, you good, man. It's just that you drop out in mid conversation, man.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Okay,
We can hear you.
Eu vou falar com você depois. O
Sim,
sistema não está
nós vamos.
funcionando. Nem agora, entendeu?
Pois não?
Okay.
Sim,
É muito mal.
Sim, muito.
É,
verdade.
Eu não posso fazer isso, tá?
Sim.
Ok, eu falarei com você depois, ok?
Sim, nós vamos.
All right.
Ciao. Yeah, that's how it goes, y'all. Nagon is still there?
Yeah, Nagon. Okay. No. I'll call him after we done.
He just said that we're gonna speak later.
Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna get Zoom sorted out, man, because like I said, a lot of people have problems with StreamYard, man, and it's like StreamYard's easy to use, but it don't work with everybody's devices, man. And Zoom works better.
I think it's people's device. Depends on what you got. I got like what you call the Stylos X6. It works fine on mine. It ain't got nothing to do with the picture. It could be the internet connection, and sometimes it be StreamYard.
Well, it's a
they want you to stay. They want you to stay.
And Zoom
stable.
can be like that too. I'll tell you that on the Chromebook from my experience, it was good. I sounded good, but the sound be going out. But I had to figure it out. Yeah.
What was that?
They want you to stay stable. Don't go nowhere. Have a nice little, wireless or whatever.
Well, once they update these stream things like StreamYard and Zoom, that's what I've heard. I don't know if they're gonna make them better. But in the future, if 5G comes out, they should be efficiently.
Right. That's what they're waiting on. But the multitasking, I'm not complaining too much because I get the multitask.
I get like 2 or 3 devices in my hand. If I'm listening to chat, I'm listening to chat. But if I'm on a panel, I have to mute everything. Just type it in the chat.
Yeah. All the way from picking up my son, doing all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, it can be tough.
Yeah, I like the fact that I can multitask.
Yeah, it can be tough though. I
can appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm multifaceted myself when it comes to these devices. You got to use them.
Yeah. Well, what I got to do is I got to get Zoom working because well, the problem was when I was initially trying to, pardon me. When I was initially trying to get Zoom working, I was trying to do it with like Streamlabs or OBS or whatever. And that just seemed like a lot of shit because I was trying to do the gaming and then the sound card and then all this crap.
Yeah.
And I abandoned it because StreamYard was easy. But then what happens is that StreamYard isn't exactly nice to everyone's devices, where Zoom is seemingly.
Yeah.
So
Zoom works on everybody's device. I saw that on A Garden's paddle and I said, this is what I want to download on my Chromebook.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get Zoom sorted out so we can go ahead. Not only that, Anti-Gravity and we've been paying for Zoom for like the last 7 months, and we haven't used it a lick. Yeah, that's the other thing. We've been paying for the shit. We haven't been using it, right? So I think I need to get it working so we can use it so everybody, because I really want to go on shit, and it's like oftentimes StreamYard just doesn't work for them. So let me do this. We're at 1 hour and 30. I do need to do some fatherhood shit. So I want to answer Mike Ship's question real quick. What was being discussed about Black fatherhood? JB, we were just kind of griping, right?
Just griping a little bit, just about,
I think that's what we were doing.
Sometimes if anything,
listen to the playback.
Fathers and even mothers who have adult children, who are transitioning into adults and dealing with the dynamics of that, trying to get these folks, to make them successful leaving the house. That way they don't fall on their face, and if they do have to come back, they can at least pick themselves up and get out the house again.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to do a panel.
Go ahead, Art. You got it. Go ahead.
Because I'm going to do a panel sort of similar, but it's going to be called The Black Machine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put a scenario out, with the child and the parents, and I'm going to have people come in and give advice based on their experiences.
Is that going to be? Is that today?
No, I have to really design it. I got different ones that I'm going to be doing, but that's going to be one of them. It's called The Black Machine.
Okay.
We're going to be building a machine. That's why I call it The Black Machine.
Interesting.
Based on everybody's ideals.
I don't want to pry too much, because I think I would rather you kind of unfold that, right?
Yeah, I can come, back, and we can chop it up so we can, people start understanding the ways that we approach it. Because I think people need this kind of stuff, man. They need to hear how other people handle these things.
Yeah.
Because there's no instruction manual for this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. Wait, hold on a second here. Fresh News 24/7. Sorry, African Americans. I'm gonna remove that because I'm not really sure what you're apologizing for. Anyway, go ahead, Art. You were saying?
Man, we Leos, man. You know how we do.
You already know, bro.
They ain't going for that shit. Yeah.
I do not
got no time for it. Got no
time for no bullshit. Yeah.
Hey, Art. We West Coast bros. We chill, but you already know how we can be.
Thank you. Just cut it short. Keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta, like this stream and other stream, we gotta start making streams where people can play back and they can use it as reference so they can, survive. Because I think people try to, wing their way out through things, and it don't work. So I'm trying to contribute just like anybody else. But yeah, we gotta start building machines, man.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on a second. Because I want to follow up on that. Why the hell is that happening? Hold on 1 second. Apps. Let's see here. Oh, that's what I was doing.
Peace, Jason.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do that. But,
Jay Sean is another Leo.
Yeah, Black Torch. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just shout.
Black Torch in the building.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They popped up and we was just kind of building. But
Jason's a Leo. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Leo.
Yeah. I know the two signs of the zodiac. Mine's I think I'm an Earth sign, and my quality is fixed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked that up. Well. Yeah. I'm a Taurus. Yeah. I'm more possessive a little bit.
Yeah. You're in the same cross.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell
you right now. When it comes to this science, Art is the dude. He's that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pick things apart.
Yeah, the quality signs I looked up, it said the fixed signs, they say we're traditional. We don't play no bullshit. The bull does stay, he doesn't change like Malcolm, right?
Right.
They
He a
don't
Taurus.
change. They don't change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Me
yeah,
and
Michael's a
New
Taurus.
are Taurus. Yeah. Me and New is Tauruses though. That's what he told me. He said, "You are one." I said, "Yeah." You know.
Okay. See.
So,
Yeah.
so, so Art, you say you're trying to do that. Like that's just you're gonna plan that out,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
plan that out, because I got different ones I'm gonna be doing, but that's one of them to
mhm,
where I'm gonna put the scenario of a child being a certain way and
mhm,
the position of the parent or
mm,
parents, and then based on that scenario, how would what do you advise the parent or what do you advise the child? What kind of
mm,
methods do you think that, or what kind of things that this child should be a part of? And matter of fact, even if they have references on as far as like phone numbers and addresses, throw those in the chat,
mhm.
that kind of stuff. I think we got to start using these spaces more productive
Right.
than just sitting around beefing and
I
all
agree.
that BS.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
I agree. Let's
you
do
know
this here, man. I got daddy duties. But what I'm gonna try to do is get another one, another live stream sparked up a little later, because really what I got to do is my daughter's going to a birthday party, and then
Yay! I'm
yeah,
kidding. I'm
right.
kidding.
You
I'm
know what I
kidding. I'm
mean? Like
kidding.
kids are doing normal shit again.
Yeah.
So I'll just be chilling. We can spark something up. I'll Art, I'll give you a ring. Maybe if you're around, I don't know. But
Okay.
it's just that business wise, man, the last week and a half, that plus the kids going back to school out here in California. Wait, Art, real quick. So the kids are back in school, LAUSD, right?
Most of the elementaries
Yeah,
are
because that's
back,
what my
but they're
daughter's
not.
in, right? Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are in the elementaries but they're not. They're like in shifts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I got going on, and that's why shit has been totally hectic because they're doing this stuff where half the day. So in the morning, my daughter goes to school from home, and then at 12 o'clock, I had to take her ass to school until the end of the day, and then she comes back home. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. So that's and then the high schools, the high school teachers a little bit more.
Can't
They're a
do
little
that.
bit more. What do you
Mhm.
call it? They're a little bit more apprehensive.
Really?
They're because the whole thing is that you can't really control. You don't have too much control of the high school student because
Hmm.
even though the parent tells the high school student to do A, B, and C, they do their own thing.
Right.
So many of them could have that virus. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
there's no way to monitor where if you have a little child, most of the time
dude,
these little
I'm taking
babies,
her and bringing her back.
yeah. And then
Right.
I'm hearing that a lot of children are coming back sick that
Well,
went to
you okay,
school.
but we already know that's typically what happens, right, with children in schools, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
now you got to figure out
yeah,
if they have the flu
and
or the
and I
B.
got to tell you, Art, my daughter was scared to death to go back to school on Thursday because
Uh
the
huh.
first thing out of her mouth was like, "What if I catch coronavirus?"
Yeah. Yeah. Because they like to
Wow.
play. You know what I mean? So they got that. Because I know you got your emergency plan and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and your parent portal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing is that you got to have social distance on everything. Everything.
Wow.
I mean lunch. I mean the lunch, recess. Uh, I mean going in the class, out the class. Uh, is everything is social distance, and if you don't comply, that is a state issue.
It's a state
You know.
issue, right?
So you got to have all that, and then like I said, that whole thing about knowing if you have a virus or the flu, or the CV or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a child. I hate to see
How do
those
you
little
know,
kids go
like,
through that,
yeah,
man.
how do you know you have a common cold versus, right?
And you won't know until because I think that your child has to do mandatory testing.
Every morning when I drop
No,
it,
that mean the testing.
yeah, what they do is they do the temperature reading.
No, I'm talking about the actual nasal thing.
No, they don't do that. All they do is they do temperature tests, right?
Okay, so
When
that's
they
going to
go
be
there and then
coming.
when they leave. Yeah.
That's going to be coming because I think they do it in New York, where I think it's every week or every 2 weeks. You
They
got to go
literally
through
do a
that.
swab.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Oh
mean through the
wow.
nose. Yeah,
Wow.
bruh. So
Wow.
I'm not sure if that. I mean, that's painful, especially for little children. Come
Yeah, that's
on,
what I
man.
mean.
Every
Like
every
every other
week.
week.
So it's going to be a lot,
Shit.
but the upside, since you're doing all that social distancing, that means you got to minimize the class sizes. So when you minimize the class sizes, you have more teaching jobs available,
Okay.
and you
Well,
have
that is
more
yeah,
teachers
yeah,
assistants.
yeah. More, yeah, because they have
So
to
you
do
have all
more.
that.
They have to do more things like making sure things are sanitized, and there's more things that are going to have to be attended to in the class, right? And then on
Yeah.
top of
Yeah,
that, because right
yeah.
now they're doing the split class, right? So my daughter goes the
Mhm.
second half of the day, right? So you're essentially
Yep.
doing two teaching shifts. You've basically doubled the work.
Mhm.
But do you think that with the next school year they're going to go back to full classes normal? I have a feeling they're going to do that.
Well, what they're setting up is emergency plans just in case something happens.
Okay.
So they're
Oh,
anticipating
okay.
on a hybrid system. So they want the
Oh, okay.
hybrid to where
Right.
some are at
Right.
home and some are, so they come in shifts, that kind
Okay.
of thing. So they're
Wow.
working on that kind of
Okay.
schedule. And then on top of that, what's the way that the classes are structured for the most part, they want it to be where you have just a sub in one class and all these other students are, from all different classes are in one room in front of a computer learning
Mm-hmm.
remotely. And so the
What?
teacher, yeah, bruh. But you
Oh
know what?
God.
They
Yeah.
had that same setup in the '90s when they were trying to do distance learning. I participated in that where we were teaching students in other states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were, so
Wow.
I remember that. They were sitting in a seat and taking notes
Mm-hmm.
while I was on the monitor.
Yeah.
So they finally I think they planned this already, man.
Wow.
They got
So
something
that's
like that
gonna.
at the university now with our bio classes. So they'll have the instructor in one room with the group of students. Then there's a room right next door,
Mm-hmm.
and they're sitting in there to kind of split them up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing
What
Yeah.
because
the
right now,
hell?
like what I'm doing with my classes, I teach I teach a group of 8 in the morning, and then I teach
Hmm.
another group of 8 in the afternoon. So I got to do the same lecture twice.
Hey,
Wow.
JB, real quick. I'm gonna step away. Hold it down, okay?
Okay.
All right. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, cause I videotape my lessons.
Okay. Now,
So
are you teaching like in K through 12?
I teach K through 12 and I teach a community college.
Okay.
So I got two assignments at two community colleges, and then I have just the K through 12. I've been doing the K through 12s for 24 years,
Okay.
but the community college only started in '09.
Yeah.
That's a
So
Now,
long time.
okay. Now I've been doing the college thing now for going on 4 years because I'm retired from the Air Force. And
okay,
it is. But one thing I always I thought about doing before teaching was being a guidance counselor.
I thought about that too, but the way that they do things, you talking about guidance counselor for college, for high school?
High school.
Yeah, I thought about that, but the problem is when you're dealing with the district over your head,
Yeah.
you can only do so much with that. But I
So,
think like that's why I'm doing administrator instead,
mhm.
because you have way more wiggle room to do stuff, even though the district says one thing.
So let me ask
You
a
have.
question, man. Because I've always been curious about this. It's like when I look at what guidance counselors do and whatnot, and from what I can tell, they don't seem to steer the kid into the direction of the career field. They seem to steer them more in the direction of the degree.
Oh well, I think from where I'm at, I think they're guilty on both ends.
Okay.
They're guilty on both ends, man. Because like, and then since I've been in this course, for the administrative credentials, it even shows. But I'm gonna speak for our kids, our children.
Mhm.
They literally often give them classes where they don't have to really be to perform in English and math at a regular standard rate.
Okay.
And then on top of that, yeah, the chronic absenteeisms and the graduation or the chronic absenteeisms are improving. So a lot of black children are going to school. A lot of black children are graduating like between 90 and 88%.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, if you look at the college and career preparedness, you're looking at like between 5 and 6% on average that are prepared in
Yeah.
the average school. So I was talking to another counselor, and it's been it's probably been almost 15 or 20 years that a lot of black children are funneled into RSP and special education. So that's the problem. They're not really assessing these children correctly. They're putting them in these programs, and then it's and just a simple fact to say, hey, we got a nice graduating class, so we don't have any issues.
Mm-hmm.
So and so what they're doing now is they're releasing funds to address this problem, because if a parent knows the law, that's against ed code. You're not really serving the needs of the students, because the student's supposed to have everything in an equity fashion where there's no equity gaps. So who's taking advantage of that though? To be honest, it's BLM.
Mm-hmm.
BLM is
Yeah.
taking care of them. They're taking advantage of the LCAP,
Okay.
where that funding comes in, and you come in and say, hey, we're a counselor or we're this, and we came to close the equity gap with this program. So if you are a black educator and have something to where it help black children and bring their levels up, you can get paid, man.
Mhm.
The money
Yeah.
is open. The money is open.
Okay.
He done went out.
Yeah, you cut out.
And as far as counseling, a lot of counselors. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me
Yeah, I
now?
can hear you.
Testing. Yeah, the counselors. I think a lot of kids in easy classes and special classes, so they have to deal with trying to get them at a certain level. That usually happens at the high school level. Usually,
Okay.
I don't know about the middle schools, but the high
Like
the
even
high
like
schools
like
usually
my,
they don't want to deal with it.
okay,
Say it
like
again.
my daughter, she's on the autism spectrum, but I still had her go through the regular high school track.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because that's. Mhm.
I want her, to basically, get as much exposure to like what all the other students were going through.
Right. So she was mainstream. Yeah.
Yeah, she was mainstream.
So yeah, and then what's crazy though? Well, my Latino kids that are special needs,
Yes.
as far as drawing, they kick major butt. They're good, dude. Because usually when I
Yeah.
have special needs kids, I have to attend to them a lot, whatever. But for the last few years, I give them something, they mess around with it, I walk away, I come back, it's done. I'm like, God dang. I'm talking about like 5, 6 of them. So there's something about that I need to explore, as far as them taking on shapes and different concepts where it was kind of hard for them back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
So,
But
but yeah, mhm.
no, I'm just looking at the students that I get, who come from high school. Like in my program, I get a variety of ages, from 18 all the way to like the mid 50s. Those
Yeah,
who
me
are trying to
too.
like change career fields. But like this one guy I got right now, I'm working with him, man. But it's just like, I'll tutor with this guy, man, for like 2 hours, and it's just, me and Complex had a discussion where he's trying.
Yeah, that's the dude you was telling me about, right?
He's trying to memorize everything, and he needs to actually understand it. Memorizing is not going to cut it.
Yeah,
Because
memorization does not lead to understanding.
Yeah, dude. I'm working on something right now to where we can try to implement African-centered education in public school systems.
Ooh,
Because
how's that coming along?
the way that we understand compared to the powers that be is a whole different wave pattern. So dealing with the whole Jawanza Kajufu to the Dr. Amos Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
They got different programs to where they take the child out. They kind of like reconfigure the way they read things because you can still read, European type of stuff, but you still have a Afrocentric mind to do it. So, for example, um, like the Koreans, a lot of Koreans, they have problems. They have a lot of problems in class, but here's the thing: they have a lot of problems in class, but they still have A's and B's. And the reason being why they still have it because they take the work home and they have somebody that's Korean that reconfigure the work in Korean style. And then when they go to class, they got two ways to understand problem, where it's math or even English. And black children
Okay.
have that same issue, but not most people haven't tapped into that. Some have. The ones that have tapped into it, they doing real good.
Art, I was
Go ahead.
telling my mother, I was telling my daughter's grandmother, my wife's mom, about Common Core, right? She used to actually teach in the Chicago public school system, but this was back in the early 80s, early to mid 80s, right? So she's not familiar with Common Core, right? And I was explaining to her that Common Core is basically an algorithmic way of understanding mathematics, and it's not taught in the way that we traditionally were taught mathematics, right? So a lot of parents have trouble helping their children out with math, because of how it's being taught, right? And I really had to kind of explain this to her in such a way where I was just like, no, you have to understand how they've fundamentally sort of re-engineered education to a way where it's being taught where the parents don't even understand how to explain it to the kids, right? Now,
I got this song too, Complex. Fly away. I got this, man.
Hey,
but
look,
go ahead.
Look. Art, I'm gonna call you literally after I shut. I'm gonna call you, and then I gotta call JB. God damn it!
You got your music team right here, Complex. Yeah.
No, you gotta understand, man. Art. Let me tell you something, man. Art would be like my older brother.
Yeah.
Right. When it comes to this art shit, when it comes to LA arts, because of like our age, right?
Yeah.
Art would be like my older brother, dude, because I gotta tell you, from our conversations, man, our circles overlap so fucking much. There's so many.
I see that.
We got so many. Our circles overlap so much, man. It's almost as if it's like Art would be like my older brother, and he was in the art scene, and then I came up in the art scene under him, like behind him in LA.
Yeah.
And then like the circles overlap. Like, God damn, dude, you don't even know, bro.
He carried the mantle. That's
Yeah. That's basically kind of what it is, man. Art was there first. I came up behind him.
I didn't mean to throw a wrench at what you were saying. But
no, you good, dude. No, it's the truth. Like, that's why I laugh when you do that, man, because we're from the same area, and it's like, so we know the same circles where all this shit comes from, right?
Yeah.
From
that's
that same
why
era.
I laugh,
That's
dude. I'm like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah, I support this kind of music, man. They don't get enough. They don't get enough support.
To tell you the truth.
Wait, what was that, Art?
I was saying I support this kind of music because they don't get enough support, man. People need to buy all this stuff, man, so they can have more equipment, more tour schedules. These people need to be merged.
But Art, you already know where this shit is more like the artistic backbone of Black LA art.
Right.
Get what I mean? That's where I'm talking about, like on a core level, our circles overlap.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, the art scene, with the LA art scene, like you said.
Yep.
The what do you call it? The one, because I did a few of them myself. Where you downtown. art walks.
Art walk, yeah. And then you had like the Sundays in Lemert Park, like the drum circles and all that shit.
But let me test your upscaleness. Did you do jazz at the Getty?
Jazz at the Getty, yep.
Oh shit!
Did you do? Wait.
UCLA?
Did you do Jazz Fest and Reggae Fest at UCLA?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. UCLA, I did that too.
Hey,
see there, y'all.
I didn't eat that food though.
I thought I was bullshitting.
Hey, Complex. Art.
What's up?
How far are you guys from Napa?
Napa's NorCal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the wine country, huh?
Yeah, wine country. That's up Laguna Seca, where I've raced up there.
Yeah, there's a guy out that way, Brian Culbertson. He does a big jazz thing.
Does Jazz Fest? Yeah. That's I was saying, wine country.
You know what, Complex?
What's up? Go ahead.
I did artwork for Long Beach Jazz Festival for about 4 years.
No shit.
Really?
Wow. My artwork is on their cover and the T-shirt. That's me.
What?
I kid you not.
Wait. You see the talent he got?
2000.
I already know what time it is. Art shit.
It's 2005, 6, 7, and 8, I believe.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice, man.
The one set up, nice. 7 is like an Ernie Barnes type stuff. 2007.
Yeah, Ernie Barnes. Yeah.
It has that kind of artwork feel in 2007 one.
Now for y'all, it's similar to when Guru from Gangstar, rest in peace, when he was hosting the Jazzmatazz tour.
Yeah.
Similar to that, right? And that was sponsored by Hennessy. It's always like the wine, especially in California. Okay, it's always going to be the wine vineyards that have a venue built into the vineyard. They host these jazz fests, these music fests, all up and down California.
Yeah,
I haven't did Newport yet.
Ooh.
I never did Newport, so I'm looking forward to that once they open that back up.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. That would be interesting to see, how this stuff all kind of culminates once again when everything's fully opened up. I'm thinking next year it'll definitely. This year is because what's interesting. I just found out here 2 days ago. So all the high schools and stuff, and I believe this is going on in LAUSD as well. So athletics is back, right? And it's going to be youth athletics also that they're starting back this year. And then my assumption here is come August when the kids go back to school, it's going to be relatively normal. I'm thinking masks and sanitization, but the kids are going to be back to school full time. Am I wrong on this?
For the fall?
Yeah. Or is that contingent upon numbers? So
person to person? No, it doesn't look like it. Person to person?
No,
not even the colleges.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be most likely they're going to go for hybrid, just for precaution.
Kind of like what they're doing right now, where they're half at home, half at school.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, and they're going to gradually start increasing class sizes again, and and then trying to make sure that people got vaccinated, and that's the thing that they're slowing them down. Not enough people are vaccinated. So how you going to throw everybody in the class?
Yeah,
because the kids aren't the priority when it comes to vaccination,
right? And the thing
they're the main spreaders of pathogens and whatnot. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the thing right now, the biggest challenge is parents agreeing to get their children vaccinated by a vaccine that's been done like quick.
Right.
A lot of parents ain't going for that. So that's another challenge. I was looking at some of the interviews. Some said, well, we'll try, but the other one was like, hell no. I said, I'll take it, but I wouldn't want that on my child. So that's going to be interesting right there, man.
Now, man, not to get too personal, man, are they making any stipulations for you?
Not yet. I hear it's coming, but for the most part, if you got a strong union, you have more options. Like me personally, like if Cuba comes up with one,
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather take
I
that than
think they
what's
did.
cooking
I
over
think they
here.
did actually. There's an
Start with
article.
an S, right?
I need
What's
to
it called?
yeah, there's an article I need to cover with regards to that. They did actually.
Yeah, I'd rather take it from Cuba,
From that one.
because
Okay. Okay.
their stuff is linear. This stuff over here, bruh, people still scratching their head, man. I'm like,
Mm.
but I don't. I mean, I'm not a medicine dude or a needle dude anyway. I'd be a horrible heroin
Man,
addict.
I gotta be real with you, bro. I'm with you on that one, man. I'm not.
That's
I can't be
Dr.
on
Phoenix's
drugs.
thing. Yeah, that's Dr. Phoenix's thing, man. Yeah.
I'm like, ugh. But I mean, to each his own on that one. But that's the thing that people are, and I'm noticing that a lot of the older people are more quick to take it than the younger people.
That is true. My mom took both shots.
Bro,
She's in the
man,
medical.
both
Yeah.
my dad, my stepmom, man, they was
Yeah.
first in line to get that shit.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
dad took just one. He's going to get another one in probably next month. Yeah.
Man, my dad, man, look, he on some real shit, man. My pops went and took that shit, came back, took a shot of tequila and smoked some. We smoked some weed.
Yeah.
My pops was like,
It's nothing to him. It was nothing to my mom either. They did the same thing. Yeah.
the only
And
thing
both of
my
them are
pops
boomers
complained
too. Yeah.
about was his arm was sore, man. That
Yeah,
was
that's
it.
it. Both of them did. Yeah, both of them are
The
boomers too.
one, it's a funny story because one, this is just little, like people putting comments out there because one is supposed to be known for
Uh-oh.
and the other one's supposed to speed up the cancer process, right? I think it's Moderna, and
Shit, man. Is he dropping
He
out?
dropped again.
God damn.
Yeah, he must be in an area that's,
Damn. Okay. We'll wait for him to come back. Shit. Okay. We'll wait for him to come back. Give him a few minutes. I'm gonna have to shut it down. I'll say in the next 10. I need to get my daughter ready for a birthday party. And
All right.
I need to get some lunch.
Yeah, and I got to finish working on this presentation here.
Yeah, you got the present.
Damn, Johnny busy.
Yeah,
Look at him.
Bro, like, look, that's
Baby.
part of,
Look at him.
that was part of the reason why
That's
we
a
did our live
professional
stream.
right here. Y'all got y'all
Just-
professional right here.
What, listen,
on,
man, this is why we had to rant about shit, right?
Yeah, y'all
It
got y'all
seems like it
professionals right
never,
here.
it never ends. It never stops.
No, it ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to. It feels good when you're busy because when I used to work, when I left the space like a couple of years ago, I said, I feel more relieved. Yeah.
Yeah, it never stops, man.
No, it never stops. Never does.
And so like the last couple of weeks, I think last week, okay, Art had to drop out. Maybe he'll hop back on. We'll get final words. But the last week I was sewed up. I think the week prior, JB had some shit going on. And then the week prior to that, I had some things going on. So yeah. Right. And even on a day where we were able to get this off, we still got shit we got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I tutored last night between.
So wait, you ended up doing it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God.
6:30 to about I say maybe 8 o'clock.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I didn't want to do it today, and tomorrow's my birthday. I'm relaxing tomorrow. I'm not doing anything, man. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more live streams for me because I gotta get the algorithm active on the channel, man. Like when you kind of lay dormant for too long, things happen. All of a sudden, people's notifications stop and all that. This is the things I noticed about the algorithm, right? So I do have to be mindful of that, but at the same time, I'm only one person. I got a child. So
you got responsibilities.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, dude, I gotta try to it's a balance, bro. That's what JB and I be talking about. That's what we be sitting up here ranting and laughing about.
Yeah, you're supposed to. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm hoping Art can get on, man, before we shut it down. Hopefully. Here, let me do this. Let me do this here. at Gmail. Okay, somebody was asking for an email, so I'll go ahead and post that there. And then if Art is still there or around listening, I know he said his battery was low. So I'll post the link. Hopefully he can hop on and we just get last words. Because, yeah, I got to get my daughter ready for his birthday party. Well, let's do this. Let's get last words. Hopefully Art, there he is. Cool. All right, bet. There he is. Art, you there?
I'm at home now, so.
Okay, bet.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know if did I interrupt anybody?
No.
No. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get last words because I got to get my daughter ready for a birthday party. JB's got to finish up a presentation, so fatherhood shit on a Saturday.
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey, but yeah, let's get last words, man. Yeah, JB, you got it. Or no, Art. Let's do it. Sorbadayu, Art, JB. Yeah.
All right, which one go for? I'll go first. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You, Art, JB, and then I'll close it out.
Okay. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I just want to stop by. I just came from Aegon's first panel, first time on Zoom, and just see what the fatherhood talk was about. And once again, great topic. Mm-hmm. And I'll be back next time. Peace.
I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we'll try to be back later on this evening after my daughter gets back from the birthday party. Art, you got it, bro.
Well, it's always good to chop it up and have grown man conversations. I'm trying to be strict on that.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. I support everybody else. Don't get me wrong, but as far as conversation, I think people got to work their way up to us, man. In my opinion.
No, that's why I had to get the link to you, bro.
Well,
I had to give you a call this morning. Yeah,
I appreciate it. So,
did I call you a little too early?
Oh yeah, well, when I missed the call, I was knocked out
you was knocked out. That's what, bro. Let me tell you something. Even Saturday mornings, man, 5:30, 6 at the latest, I'm up, man. I
wish I had that. I'm working my way to that, man.
Oh man, I sometimes it's like a curse because sometimes, man, I'll go to bed at 1, but dude, without fail, 6 o'clock, I'm up.
Yeah, man, I'm trying. It's just one day because I wake at 5 in the morning. I think that's you doing the right Leo thing, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
Hey, yeah, man, gotta do it, man. Gotta take advantage of the day, bro.
Yeah, I'm a late dude, so but I'm gonna try to be early.
Hey, Art, I'm gonna call you in a few, okay?
Okay.
JB, it's on you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, just glad we were able to kind of do this. So glad, we had a good conversation yesterday offline, and it turned it into a nice little live stream. And
yeah, that's what I figured, man. And I'm gonna call you a little bit later. I'll call you a little bit later, man.
Yeah, I'm just hoping, that the people who watch this, they can take, some of the information and use it in their everyday personal and professional lives. That's it.
Yeah, man. And, also it's just, this is coming from fathers, man, who've got some unique experience. So take it for what it's worth, man, because we didn't see some shit.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey, so JB, give me a little bit. I'm gonna let you finish up, bro. I'm gonna call you a little later, okay?
I'm all done, man. All right.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right. Take care.
All right, bro.
Later.
All right. Yeah, and I'm planning to be back live this late early evening. Like I said, got some fatherhood shit. Daughter's got to go to a birthday party, and while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just handle some business. Got to take care of a few things, make a few phone calls, and then we'll be back for another chop up. So appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, share it, and we'll be back later on. Peace out.